Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, whatever time it is where you are at when you are watching this video. Hello, hello, and hello. I am Brian. You are Chords and Notes Nation, and this is a special edition song reaction. There was a request that I am responding to, and I'm going to be listening to the song Misirlou by Dick Dale. And for those of you who don't know, I did a little bit of digging on this, and I read a really wonderful article which I will put in the description below this video. It may not be hyperlinked, so if that's the case, I encourage you just copy paste and put it in your search engine and read the article, because it's actually pretty fascinating that we had such a wonderful and influential musician amongst us, and I think because of just as things move, as time moves from generation to generation to generation, and the sound that we listen to changes along with it, sometimes these people get lost to memory, at least for the younger generations and in pop culture. However, that being said, Dick Dale, being a guitarist in the 60s, was extremely influential on not only his peers, but music that would follow. And he was dubbed King of the Surf Rock. So anything that sounds like that kind of surf, rock and roll, rockabilly music pretty much can be attributed, at least the beginnings of it, to Dick Dale. And he was fighting cancer most his life. From what I understand, they don't know what claimed his life here at the end as of yet, because this is still so relatively new. But he had all of his money that he ever made was put into fighting against dying from cancer. And the article talks about how he had to keep playing to make money in order to pay his medical bills. And oftentimes we forget about we think about people in the limelight as just, they're rich, they're famous, they've got it made, but they're just as human as the rest of us, and they have bills just the same, and things like this happen. So let's take a listen to it, and then let's see what I have to say. It's only a couple of minutes long, so. Yeah, such an interesting sound. Um, Going back to the article, Dick Dale is of Lebanese descent, and his uncle played traditional Middle Eastern uh, stringed instruments, and that's how he began learning how to play stringed instruments. And the interesting thing is when he picked up a guitar, because he's left-handed, and they didn't have left-handed guitars or guitars strung for left-handed people at that time. He started playing it upside down basically and didn't realize it. Nobody ever told him, "Hey, you got the thing backwards," and so he kind of learned to play it that way. But there's a lot of rich staccato picking, very quick, da 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 da. You heard it, and that's very reminiscent or very reflective of that region as far as the music is concerned. And if I remember my music theory correctly, that Middle Eastern Egyptian sound is based off of the Mixolydian mode, which is it starts on the third of the major scale. Goes from the third to the third. So I'll probably talk about that eventually in one of my guitar instruction videos. But at any rate, this actually inspired me to want to try and learn how to play this. So I may sideline my Santana adventure of playing Europa to see if I can play this one. But I mean, without any doubt, it takes a lot of skill to play like he did, and it really does. How do I want to say this? The culture, the surf culture. This music wouldn't work if people weren't surfing. You think of the speed and the danger and all of that they're going through on the waves, those big waves off the west coast, and it fits. It's the kind of sound that fits with that action. So, yeah, I mean, he's the king of the surf guitar, and he did. I know he inspired. I think they said the Beach Boys, which that's a big deal because they were a big band, But well, farewell, Dick Dale. Thank you for your contributions. I hope you're at peace and wherever you are, that you are remembered. All right, Chords and Notes Nation, there you have it. Remember the link to that article. Please check it out. I think it's a wonderful article, or at least the address is in the description below, and you take it from there. So, see you later.